It's 2015 and it's the future, and we all know that because PewDiePie, a Swedish screaming guy playing games, gets more views than porn videos. Now all we need is a Pewdie cream pie to restore the balance. So you type in social experiment into YouTube and the lowest viewed video is 40,000 views, but it's only been up for 1 day and everything's in the millions. The top I think is 15 million and a fat girl on Tinder. That's the most wanted information we want as a society. But it's important to know that people don't like fat people. But thankfully searching science experiments actually drums up a lot of videos on page 1 with millions of views, so faith restored. Wait, I just remembered that Tumblr exists. Faith gone. Can't you just write off social experiments as middle class trolling? They're very important videos, because they confirm something I already know. But instead of researching graph and data and meaning and scientific thought, it's a YouTube video instead. Remember when experiment had connotations with scientific discovery and information? Yeah, me too. I had a fucking nostalgia trip thinking back to that. I just remember when words meant what they used to mean. So they slap experiment on the video and get a bajillion views, just so millions of people can give their views on what they've just watched. Either they're judging someone or saying what they would do or giving their grandiose unifying theory of psychology and the world around us, which appears to be the lifelong dream achievement everyone on the internet wants to bloody do. It's going to be a really sad state of affairs when a piece of software comes out that will take all your YouTube comments, everything you put on the internet, including your porn search terms, put it into a book, and the literacy merit of it and the philosophical merit of it outweighs any other achievement you've made in your life. Wait, I'm going to patent that. It seems to be what most people are going for nowadays, is to write their memoirs on YouTube videos. Yes, I could be one of those people. I am projecting. It's a lifelong skill that I have perfected. Let me throw in my ill skill, bro. Word to your mother. So social experiments don't help me in any shape, way, form in my life, or I think anyone else's for that matter. We take a blind eye to things we should not actually take a blind eye to. Thanks for that revelation. And I'm all for the progress of mankind's thought and our culture of developing and evolving in modern day thought, realising the actual horrible things we've trailed into our lives, that yeah, there is racism and sexism and homophobia and all that shit, and yeah, that should be gotten rid of. I'm all for the progress of mankind, remember that. But a YouTube video is still going to be treated like a YouTube video. Most people are just going to try and have a mature off where they make the most rational and reasonable arguments and discussion and try to make themselves sound the smartest person in the world. And then you're going to have that one person who spent 2 hours of the day trying to perfect their pithy one-liners so they can get as many G pluses as possible. The topic of domestic abuse and racism and sexism is spoken online, in the online world, where it's a problem that we deal with only online. No. It used to be that the real world was real and the online world was online, but now it seems that things have switched. If your idea of helping is petitions and hashtags and sharing these magical and inspiring videos, that's the equivalent of hating the idea of Africans starving, but walking into your local supermarket, talking to the part-timer Stacy behind the counter, buying your groceries and saying, I hate the idea of starving Africans, and then making all your friends go to Stacey and tell them, I fucking hate starving Africans, to annoy her to the death where she does something. Poor girl. Take a long hard look at yourself and just realise that sometimes you are just pitting words down to make yourself feel good. You're not necessarily progressing mankind at all. Maybe you can do something. Maybe you can. But acknowledge when you are doing something about it or when you're doing fuck all. Because if your idea of doing something about something is not doing very much, then how can you fucking sleep at night thinking you're doing good? It's all well and good to be a mature, reasonable person. And I know, I'm not saying you cannot disagree with horrible things and say you disagree with it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying to people who just like to have that comment be their only contribution, and yet they think that contribution is fucking mind-blowing. It's ridiculous. And my sole charitable goodwill in this world is just giving a monthly donation to a charity that just is a phone line that is there for you when you just want to kill yourself and you got nowhere to go. That's doing fuck all. It's not doing anything. But I see it as an investment at this point. The internet's annoying. Ugh. Doesn't anyone notice that the real horrible state of affairs in our world is only dealt online, and that we only ever see sexism and racism and abuse and war and genocide and death online? That's the only way we ever grasp and tackle these fucking things, is online. Shouldn't we really be doing that in the real world? When did we start going to the real world to escape from the internet because the internet was too real world? Soon enough, because the internet is so much seriousness, we're gonna have to create a second internet to escape from this internet. And then soon enough, the cat videos are gonna be on the second internet and we're gonna start the cycle all over again. Like Mass Effect Reaper stuff. It's odd that the internet is the only place you can see progress and mature conversation and discussion and progress and evolution in modern human thought. What the fuck, internet? You shouldn't take this seriously, because I sure as hell haven't. Fuck, it's gone out. Philosophical. Say the words.